What is the strategic plan for this Sunrise Hyderabad against the Sunrise Hyderabad in the batting side and bowling side?
Score more runs than them. Yeah, as I was saying, very excited to play against a team like Sunrisers. They've been, probably the form team over the last 12 months in this tournament, and they're really changing the way the game's played in many ways. So, looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, hi. Given that your bowlers, you're not full strength in the bowling department, owing to injuries to some bowlers. So, do you think there is extra pressure on batters to put up more to big totals to compensate for the lack of depth in the bowling?
Are you talking about us, our team?
Yes, the bowlers have injury. There are so many injuries to the bowling unit. So,
we have a few guys out, no doubt, but I think we've assembled a really solid squad, and all good teams rely on their depth. So there's no doubt that in time we'll welcome guys back into our team and a bit of experience with the ball, but we'll certainly back our bowlers in to hopefully do a job.
So, do you think that lack of depth puts more pressure on the batters to put big totals to compensate for that?
I don't see it as a lack of depth.
Which personally, you've probably not had the best of lucks with, say, injury during, especially with the IPL. And how you've obviously started well. It's a season when you're not going to bowl, at least for now. So how important would you say for yourself personally is to see through the season, considering there's a World Cup coming up early next year and in India and Sri Lanka, and as the Australia captain as well, how important? Obviously, there'll be more cricket for you to play after the IPL, but just for that as a season, personally, how do you see it?
Yeah, I haven't had the greatest of luck with injuries in the April and May months of the year in the past, but I certainly come here off a bit of a break. Had a few months to get my back right, and I've come here really fresh mentally and physically, so hopefully that holds me in good stead for the tournament.
Hi Mitch, considering you were with SRH earlier and the team's current batting heavy brand is being led by your countryman Travis Head, how do you see that evolution?
What, sorry?
The evolution of SRH as a batting heavy unit, how do you see that, especially considering you were with SRH earlier?
They've been a great team to watch last season, and obviously their first game, the way they played. I think from our end, it's about focusing on us and our strengths and playing our own brand of cricket. We know that they're going to come hard. I think there's not many T20 teams in the world now that don't go hard from ball one and try and apply as much pressure as they can to a bowling team. So we know we're going to be under pressure at some point tomorrow night. But in these tournaments, you've got to welcome that pressure and take it on. And it's going to be a great match, hopefully.
What is the strategic plan for this Sunrise Hyderabad against the Sunrise Hyderabad in the batting side and bowling side?
Score more runs than them.
What is the strategic plan against the Sunrisers for this match from batting side and bowling side? Any plan? Previously?
The plan is to score more runs than them.
Only one.
That's the only plan.
Any changes from the bowling side and batting side?
I'm not sure in our team at this point in time.
Do you feel that impact player rule and the kind of pitches are there that putting more pressure on the bowlers?
Yes, I do. But it was nice to bat the other night and sit down and watch and not field.
This is a very high-scoring pitch. You obviously know that. We've even broken a couple of records in the IPL last season. So how is the LSG approaching, because the SRH also has a very strong bowling unit and you have a very good batting unit. So Nicholas and Marsh had a good partnership the other day, though the match was lost. So how are you approaching in terms of restricting the total as well as, matching a high score target?
Look, I think, like I said before, the most important thing for us as a team is to focus on our strengths and what we're coming here to do and play our game. There's no doubt that Sunrisers have put a lot of teams under pressure, but I think that's any team these days. It seems 230 is now the new pass score in most grounds. So we respect that they've got a phenomenal batting lineup with a lot of power, but we're here to focus on our game and hopefully match it with them.